Hi Reception, and welcome to this week's topic lesson. This week I'm going to read you this fiction storybook. That means it's made up. It's called The Darkest Dark. Chris was an astronaut, an important and very busy astronaut. When it was time to take a bath, he told his mother, "I'd love to, but I'm saving the planet from aliens." When it was time to get out of the bath and go to bed, he told his father politely, because astronauts are very polite, "Sorry, no can do. I'm on my way to Mars." An astronaut's work is never done, so astronauts do not like to sleep. But their parents do. "You're a big boy now," said Chris's father. "You have to sleep in your own bed." And Chris tried. He really did. But his room was dark, very, very dark. The kind of dark that attracts the worst sort of aliens. But his parents meant it. Chris was going to sleep in his own bed tonight. His mum and dad checked under his bed and in the wardrobe and even his underwear drawers. They declared the room 100% alien free. They tucked Chris in, they turned the nightlight on, they even gave him a special bell to ring if he was nervous. Clang, 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 he went all night. They took away the bell. And then his father said something that worried Chris even more than the dark. "One more peep," he said, "young man. I'm afraid we'll be too tired to go next door tomorrow." But tomorrow would be a special day, a very special day. Chris had to go next door. His life pretty much depended on it. So Chris stayed in his own bed without a peep. It took a long time to fall asleep, but when he did, he had his favourite dream. He flew in his spaceship all the way to the moon. The next day seemed to last forever, but finally, when the moon was shining over the lake and the summer wind was ruffling in the leaves of the trees, Chris ran next door. The house was already full of people, all gathered around the TV, the only TV in the whole of the island. Chris found a spot where he could see through the crowd, and what he saw was astronauts, real live astronauts, on the actual faraway moon. They were wearing puffy white suits and jumping for joy, jumping so high because there was so much less gravity there. The grown-ups all huddled up around the TV and were amazed. Their whole lives long, they'd never expected to see this sight. Even Chris, who had been to the moon just night before, was amazed. He's never really noticed how dark it was there. Outer space was the darkest dark ever. There they are, looking up at the moon. That night, Chris did a little experiment. He turned off all the lights in his room, even the nightlight. It was still dark, very, very dark. There were still shadows that looked a little, well, alien. Nothing had changed, but Chris had changed. He'd seen that darkness of the universe was so much bigger and deeper than the darkness in his room, but he wasn't afraid anymore. He wanted to explore every corner of the night sky. For the first time, Chris could see the power and mystery and the velvety black beauty of the dark. And he realized, you're never really alone there. Your dreams are always with you, just waiting. Big dreams about the kind of person you want to be. Wonderful dreams about the life you will live. Dreams that actually can come true. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story, and next week we're going to be learning a lot more about aliens, and we're going to create our own one. You can start thinking about which alien you would like to create next week. I'll see you then. Have a lovely weekend.